From bright and chilly to warm and wet, I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. Let's take a look at our weather headlines here. We'll start off with that chill in the air as we go into tonight. Low temperatures at the shore in the mid-30s, inland around 32 degrees. That's below average for this time of the year. Friday is mild, likely going to be dry, but getting windy as well. Winds pick up from the south, and that gets us into the 70s on Saturday, yes. But it also brings rain, and it does bring the risk for severe weather. Let's take a look at our high temperatures for today. It was cold out there, at least for late March standards. Temperatures 5 to 10, even a dozen degrees below average in the mid to upper 40s everywhere here. At least that sun was strong, but it was still chilly when you were outside. Now, we look at our satellite radar right now, and there are three pieces to this equation that's going to bring us rain and that warm air and the severe weather as we go into Saturday. First two are out here in the central part of the country here, one near Minneapolis, another one near Tulsa, and then over in the Pacific Northwest, one in Montana here. Now, these three are all going to come together and move eastward, and they are going to bring actually 3 rounds of rain to us, and we're going to time those out for you right now. Here's our Thursday night, crystal clear all around here. A great night just on the cooler side. We go into Friday morning, some clouds, some sun, and we'll stay that way for the morning, but here comes more clouds as we go into Friday afternoon, and then as we go into Friday night, that's when the rain begins. This is going to start between about 9 p.m. to midnight here. Rain overnight, generally going to be light to moderate when it falls here, mainly north of the Atlantic City Expressway as well here. That's going to be closest to the warm front that pushes through. Cape May Bowl is going to be doing its thing. Definitely more dry than not. Then, as we go into Saturday, well, here's our second round of rain. This is going to be during the midday, from let's say 11 a.m. to about 3 p.m. here. It's a line of showers and thunderstorms. Could be severe weather with damaging winds there. And then we clear out with sunshine. Spotty showers still possible. But as we go into the evening, some steadier rain, we'll call it. Still showers, but a little steadier here. And we are looking for some small hail with this. So as we go into our Saturday night, we end up clearing out. By about midnight, we should have a clear sky. And Sunday, mostly sunny sky for us throughout the day. Let's take a look at our gusts. They're coming from the south as we go into Friday. That's why we're getting warmer here. Not all that bad during the morning hours, gusts in the teens. We'll be around 30 to 35 miles an hour during the afternoon. And then they really pick up as we go into the overnight hours here, because we're going to start to see some more 40s populate. And as we go into Saturday, here's a 45 in Sea Isle, 45 in Cape May, even 50 in Atlantic City. It's Saturday at 4 o'clock. This is not including what could happen in a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm can get you up to 70 miles an hour here. And yeah, we're talking about some wind damage and power outage risks. Now, as we go into the night, winds start to come out of the northwest as we go into Saturday night. That's going to dry us down as we go into our Sunday here across the area. Gusts will then diminish as we go into our Sunday evening. Want to show you this. These are winds about a half mile up. That is not that high in the grand scheme of things in the atmosphere. About 2,500 feet high. Commercial planes usually fly 35,000 feet high. So again, not all that high. How about 70 in Cape May, 65 in Atlantic City? These are the kind of winds we'd be talking about in a thunderstorm. Can help, for lack of a better word, drag those winds down to the surface here. So that's why we do have a concern for severe weather. And it is going to be damaging winds and power outages. That is my biggest concern for you here. Isolated problem. So you want to make sure you keep your devices charged, all juiced up here, and make sure to snip out any large tree branches in case they do fall. And remember, it's going to be windy even outside of those thunderstorms on Saturday. Some small hail, yes, but not expecting much in the way of damage, and flooding is not ruled out. Let's take a look at what we have in terms of our temperatures for Friday. So 50s at the coast, 60s inland. How about we go up another 10 degrees on Saturday? 70s inland, 60s at the coast. So it's going to be feeling like May. And we will have those May kind of thunderstorms and, yeah, that May kind of severe weather risk as well. This is going to be the last time you see this background here. We have our inland 7-day forecast for you. We'll have your spring photo contest results coming up over the weekend. So Saturday, 73 degrees, strong southwest wind, strong northwest wind on Sunday here. That's going to dry us out and keep us fairly bright. We're definitely bright on Monday, 66 degrees. And then a nice warm-up as we go into our first week of April. I was talking about this earlier in the week. We did a video on this, how Passover and Easter week going to be warm here. Passover is going to be on the 5th here. 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Dry weather, spring fever across South Jersey. And even at the shore, we're talking about temperatures above average. Average highs in our 7-day forecast in the mid 50s-ish, so this is all above average here, and notice those lows around 50 degrees as well. I won't be with you on Friday. I am off to celebrate my wife's birthday. However, I will be updating you a little bit on social media. Well, if your weather column out for you over the weekend as well at pressafac.com/weather.